Alright, I promised you a rake video before I get to the rake differences. Check out these parking spot lines on the ground here in the parking garage. This is what we got going on. I'm pretty sure the yellow is like outdated and we're going based on the white, but it's like not really like painted over or like so faded that it doesn't matter. We kind of have like both going in different directions here. Classic Horseshoe Council Bluffs. Okay, so rake. Here's the thing. It's not just different, it's not just more. Of course it's more. The rake didn't go down. It's not just more, it's different. I'm gonna try to hold the camera very steady right here. On this side, let's do it this way. This is the old rake, okay? It was $6 max before I get into the rake, even though I kind of started already. Promo is the same, $1 to the promo, that has not changed, just the rake. So the rake, it was $6 max. It was $6 and they took the $6 out by $50 in the pot. So here's the thing, like in Caesar's Palace in Vegas this year, when it moved from $5 max to $6 maximum rake, Caesar's Palace, which closed now, debatably forever, it was $1 taken out for every $10 in the pot. So at $10, a dollar was taken out. At $20, a second dollar, etc., etc. At $60, a sixth dollar was taken out. That's not how it was here in the Horseshoe Council Bluffs. They took the 60 out by $50. So here it is. At $10, they took out one. At $20, they took out two. At $25, they took out the third. At $35, they took out the fourth. At $45, they took out the fifth. And then at $50, they took out the sixth. So now it is $7 max on the other side. $7 max, but now it is a percent. It is 10% up to $7. So at $10, they take out one. At $20, they take out two. At $30, they take out the third, etc., etc. At $70, they take out the seventh. So yes, ultimately, the people who decided this and did the math think the casino is going to make more money. They didn't do this to make less money. But there are a lot of pots actually where not as much money is taken out in the new way. So everything's the same in the old system and the new system. Things were the same for a $10 pot, things were the same for a $20 pot. But at $25 in the old system, that's when the third dollar got taken out. Now in the new rake system, the third dollar is not taken out yet until 30. So for pots of exactly $25 or 26 or 27 or 28 or 29, the old way, $3 were taken out. The new way, only $2 taken out. Then at 30 it's the same, and also up through $34 it's the same. At $35 in the pot, or 36, or 37, or 38, or 39, there were $4 taken out the old way. New system, only $3 taken out. And the same thing happens for $45 through $49. The old way, $5 were taken out of the pot. The new way, only $4 taken out of the pot. Same thing happened in the 50s. Between $50 and $59 in the old way, $6 were taken out of the pot. In the new way, if the pot is 50 or 51 or 52, etc., or 58 or 59, those 10 different numbers, 50 to 59, only $5 are taken out. So for all of those, 25 through 29, 35 through 39, 45 through 59, there's actually one more dollar left in the pot in the new system than in the old. Now, for any pot $70 or more, in the old way, you were at 6 max already. A $6 was taken out, that was the end of it. In the new way, there's a 7th. So plenty of pots around here get to maximum rake. They're $70 or more. One more dollar gets taken out. But it's not what usually happens when there's a rake change. Usually when there's a rake change, like Caesar's Palace this year, the difference between the old system and the new system was every pot up through $50, every pot up through $59, the new way and the old way were the same. Every pot 60 and more, one more dollar was taken out. So every single pot you could think of was either the same or they were taking more money. Not the case here in the Horseshoe Council Bluffs. There are plenty of pots where there was actually more money taken out the old way as opposed to the new way. But yes, ultimately a pot of $70 or more, there's a $7th taken out now, which used to never happen. Used to be capped at 6. So just wanted to explain that to everybody. Very interesting. I remember in Vegas when I moved there in 2015, rake was 4 max. That was very common. And then it moved to 5 and it was like, okay, everything was the same except on max rake pots, there's a $5th taken out. And the same thing in Bally's this year and Caesar's Palace this year, when it moved from 5 to 6. Same thing even recently, it was only like a year and a half ago or so, at Sahara. Rake was still 4 for a long time at Sahara. When it went from 4 to 5, same thing. But here, interesting, because it's not just more, that's the end of it. There are actually plenty of pot sizes where there is $1 more in the pot now than used to be in the old system. So just telling everybody about that. It is a change. Don't think that many people are aware. Don't think many people care about it. There are a few people who I used to see all the time back in like 2017, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, who I haven't seen yet. I don't know what the reason is. I mean, the reason could be that it's Rake, that they're not showing up anymore. I have no idea. Would have to see them and ask them. I did hear one guy say, a dealer asked one guy, you know, I haven't seen you in a while, you've been out of town? And he said, no, I just haven't been playing much because of the Rake change. All right, one guy said that. By the way, he was still playing. It's not like he was never showing up, he just was playing less. But a lot of people don't know Rake is a thing. A lot of people don't know what the Rake here is. A lot of people who do know don't care, so it hasn't really affected things much. Just hasn't. And it's actually, I find that very interesting, because yeah, it wasn't a straight percent. A lot of Rakes are percents. 10% of the pot, you have to round down. You know, the pot's 37. You don't take $3.7 out, you round down to 3. But it was not a percent here the old way. They were managing to take $6 out when the pot got to 50, so it wasn't a straight percent. But now it is. So different, ultimately more, but actually plenty of medium-sized pots where they're not taking as much as they used to. And remember, rice is a spoon food.